Well, first I want to start with I appreciate our fans coming out tonight. That Cougar Field had an absolute electric atmosphere, and I really appreciate everybody coming out and supporting our team. And hopefully they'll be back tomorrow night. It's going to be a great matchup between us and Lafayette. Andrew Lantra, what can you say? I mean, goes out, struggles early, gives up the 4 runs the first 2 innings, but settles in. I thought, from that point forward, he's as good as he's been all year long. So, that shows how he's grown up over the last 2 years, with the ability to, take a mental break, catch a deep breath, regroup, and get back to work, and just keep his mind focused on winning the next pitch. So extremely proud of him. I thought even though he gave up the 4 runs early, I thought he won the game for us. Corey Jolks, freshman, with the big knock, the big home run there in that 1 inning where we scored 6. He's shown a lot of maturity for a freshman over the last month, and has turned into an elite player for us. So, and just overall great team effort. I thought I didn't think we panicked when we went down 4-0. We're playing a great HBU team. McCullough is as good as advertised. We played those guys early in the year, and they beat us here at home. And I knew we were in for a tough night. And that's not a normal 4 seed. That's a really, really good team. And I don't think they're done in this tournament either.
I really didn't think back to the first 2 innings. Once I got into the 9th, I was just right there in the moment. And I just tried to go pitch by pitch and finish the thing off, because main thing was just trying to save the bullpen and finish the game. First 2 innings, I felt like I was just overthrowing. I just wasn't hitting the spot, and I just didn't have great feel for everything. Later in the game, fastball had a little bit more jump out of the hand, and the slider and the changeup were there, a lot more consistent than in the beginning of the game. Honestly, I can't remember, to be honest with you. It was just going out there and competing as hard as I could. Whoever I felt comfortable with, me and Coach Anderson, that's what I threw. Whether it was fastball, changeup, or slider, that's what I went with.
I was just trying to stay, aggressive, I say, and not try to do too much, and just keep swinging and see what happens. And, I think just like more reps out there, and just starting to get more relaxed, and more more reps.
No, I think we knew our only shot, going down the road in the regional is to stay with him, and he's got a track record of being one of the best pitchers on our team. So you just hope he's going to find it, because you start getting deep in your bullpen on the first game. You got to go through the losers bracket. If you do lose a game, you got to go through the losers bracket. That's a lot of games that you've got to come up with some pitching. So our best shot was just to stay with it, and trust the fact that he was going to get it together and get going, and he did. No, I agree with you. I think once we scored the first run, we settled in a little bit. The crowd got into it a little bit more once we got that first run pushed across, and you could really feel the whole dugout. The dugout never panicked, but you could feel the dugout relax a little bit once we got that first run across. We just went to work. No, you're right. It did look that way, but no, we don't. We try. We literally from day one in fall practice, we go one pitch at a time. You just keep playing. That's all you can do. A speech isn't going to help. If you got to give speeches this time of year, it's too late. That stuff all happens. It's all a process, and you got to start with that stuff way back in the fall and continue it through the season.